Alright. Alright, there we go. My microphone is clearly able to be heard. That's good. Hello, Daydreamer. Hello, Blue Regard. I didn't nuke the permissions and stuff. I couldn't be asked to do it. I'd do it at some point in time, but, Daydreamer says, I can't remember if I shared anything. Just send pictures of your dog. That's more than enough.
Patience is the key to solving problems.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Patience is the key to solving problems.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Okay, let's spend our resin. Oh, Botrix isn't in here yet. It'll be up soon, though. Hello, Blue Regard. Hello, NCIA. Hello, Drawing in Person. Can I join Discord stream now? Yeah, when we start the Discord games, I'll let people join.
Add Astro.
Just want to spend my resin in Genshin, and we'll just, get going on the daily stuff. Or the Sunday stuff. And finally, Botrix is here so I can actually see the chat. I couldn't really see the chat beforehand. A couple minutes ago. Razor uses resistance, and so does Bennett. Cool. We'll just farm a shit ton of resistance. Razor will finally get his talents above 6. Ugh. How's everybody doing today on this Sunday?
Not too far now. Go! You're free now!
Let the magic begin!
Be sanctified.
Oh my god, my frame rate.
Silence!
Did you watch the live stream? I did not. So I'll probably have to do that Monday because, you know, we don't have enough time to do it this Sunday. Saturday was Project Zomboid.
Settle down. Free.
Step on up.
Tell me what you see.
Cue the spotlight.
The tides beckon.
Come on, we can do it.
Just farming a metric fuck ton of resistance. And then we're out offline.
Surprise!
Not too far now. Time to say hello.
Bow your head. Be sanctified. Silence!
Hello, Lindsay. Welcome. I'll be watching the, Lindsay says she's excited for next week. When's the next week's banner? Or the next banner? 8 days, 20 hours. So,
Bow your head.
what are you excited for next week about, Lindsay?
Step on up. Be me.
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Over here.
Oh, something at Honkai Star Rail. The Honkai Star Rail Paimon. Ah, I see. You say, come on, Troy, you know? I do not know. That is why I asked.
Step on up.
Tell me what you see.
Cue the spotlight.
Silence! Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Surprise!
Farewell. Time to say hello.
Be me.
Silence! The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Step on up.
Oh, shit. Did I accidentally spend a... I think I did. I think I accidentally spent a fragile resin. Oops. Durin, Troy, how can you forget? It's gonna be... It's still 8 days, so it's still gonna be more than a week. It's not next week. It's the week after the next week.
Let the show begin. Surprise!
Go. You're free
Yeah.
now.
It's over a week. And not by a slim margin either. It's like 2 days.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Ah, my mouse is not turning.
Silence!
Anywho, I shared some dog pictures. Thank you, Daydreamer. Much appreciated. I think this Sunday we're gonna have a lot to look at.
Cue the spotlight.
Be free. Tell me what you see. Bow your head.
Be sanctified.
Silence.
Who are you farming for with that material? Razor. And Bennett.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Interesting. I used Razor a lot for a very long time. Of course I'm gonna level up his talents. And his elemental skill. And burst. I already got him to 6. I just want to push him to 8 on everything. Like Fremine. I'd also like to get Bennett's elemental skill to 9. You're farming for who? You know who? I do not know. What's Razor's constellation level? 0. You say Durin. I don't know if it's obvious. It might be a trap. Also, this is a ridiculous amount of elemental mastery for a physical damage character, but, you know, whatever. But this is my set for him. Some very nice pieces on Razor.
I'll protect us. Surprise! See me!
Go! You're free now! Settle down! The tides beckon. Silence!
Step on us!
Alright, there we go. I got a decent build for Razor, says Lindsay. On that note, are you only pulling constellations, or are you pulling the weapon too? Yeah, I'm gonna get the weapon. I'm gonna get the weapon first, and then we'll see just how many constellations I get. Alright, we'll grab our teapot coins, daily commissions, and we will jump to the Discord to start sharing stuff.
Add Ast. Thank you for completing.
We're 14 minutes in. R5 too, right? Nope. Just 1.
Surprise!
Razor, Razor, Razor. Where's Razor? Yeah, there we go. Nice.
The neighboring nation of...
Yo, Troy, you won't believe what I got. I probably won't. You should tell me what it is. He got a constellation for Arlecchino. Nice. Alright, we'll collect our teapot coins and let's get to the Sunday sharing stuff because we are, what? 18 minutes in. Usually I wait for 30, but everybody's here, so yeah. Nice.
This realm... If you ever have...
Salutations, stream and streamer. Hello, Cammy. Time to end Genshin and time to get to the stuff sharing. Alright, what was the last Sunday? The last Sunday was the 16th. Alright, this is the date. Alright, we got a little bit of stuff. Hello, Kimiko. Welcome. I have a question. Do you know how to clear cave in Gandharvaville? I don't know, man. You might need one of those videos where it's like gonna show how to walk through Genshin Impact all chests Subaru or something like that. I can't help you with that. But what I can tell you is that it's a good idea to go and get the treasure compasses and just use the compasses to find everything. You'll find a satisfying amount of stuff if you just spam the compasses repeatedly. Alright. We got Lucy sharing info on her character Nova. Nova Caliceris, age 19, Apollo, ethnicity British. She's British, Greek? Sexuality bisexual, and she thinks that she's asexual. Family, none. Oh no. Family, she's got mother, father, 5 half brother sisters, and 4 of them are brothers. And unnamed Apollo kids, half siblings. So there's more. But 5 that she knows of. Okay, damn. So this is a character for a story that Lucius is writing. Nice. And this is NCIA saying that they ordered a shitload of filament colors for their 3D printer and will make a special station to display all of these colors. Let's look at this. Prusament. Prusa polymers. Did you know our slicing software, Prusa Slicer, comes with ready-made tested profiles for Prusament? Isn't that just something that's just standard issue for selling polymers to people? Mrs. Pink, Opal Green, Pearl White, Jet Black, Pineapple Yellow, Lipstick Red, Gravity Gray, Azure Blue, Prussia Orange, Pristine White, Simply Green. Didn't you? You got 2 different whites? You got Pearl White and Pristine White. Why do you have so many different white colors, NCIA? Matte Lila. What are all these colors? Silk Bronze. It's even more interesting that it's all in English. A nice plant, by the way. And it's a tissue box. Why not, right? There's even something here that says special, I can't read that word, Vorde Hollandaise Nuchterhead. Is that a beer company? I have more than this? I bet you got more than this. 1.5 hours per 4 colors, and he's making 2 sets. And then the holders. Daydreamer says no orange. There was orange in there. Wait a minute. Prussia orange. Daydreamer. And then Lucius found a scrap of paper and drew this. This is Lucius's drawing. I add all of the reactions to it. Nice. You know, this turns from a piece of scrap paper to a piece of treasure. It's nice. Lemon Bunny Mama Bear sending photo ops with Sagiri. I think that's her brother, right? And this is from Roblox, I believe. They just both have the name family above their head. Nice little Roblox. Roblox outfits. Cammy drew this as a result of boredom. Cammy, this is a nice drawing. Is this a sword inspired by the sword that is the craftable from Genshin Impact? Who is this character? And why'd you draw them the way that they did? That you did? With one half of the body being dark and the other half being light. And did you take something and did you smear the pencil to make it look smoother? Like, did you take a piece of cloth or paper or something like that and smooth the pencil down by smearing it? Is that something that you did? Is that a smoothing technique? Art on that. on that too. Sometimes I don't remember to do it. Lucius with another drawing. That sword design is more inspired by Cloud's Buster Sword from Final Fantasy. Yeah, that's supposed to be the very first weapon that you get. And it's supposed to be the best weapon, actually. And also, I just used a thinker pencil for the smear lines. Can you show us a picture of what that thinker pencil looks like? Lucy writing the story. Lucy, why do you keep drawing on yourself like this, huh? Doing a hand palette. Does anybody else do this? Do you do this, Cammy, where you're like drawing with pencils? Just like drawing your hand just to get a good feel for the color. Like, I just imagine if the paint just hardens and dries on your hand, and when you make a fist, the paint's just crackling off of your hand. Your fingers and hands are all dry like it's lotion. You go to wash it off, but it just smears instead of flaking off. Gotta wait till you can get into the shower. Cammy says I don't use color, so no. Maybe I should issue you a challenge to use color in your next drawing that you submit. Doesn't matter how much color, just that there is color. Other than black and white. NCIA says that they ordered oh, this is when they ordered the filament. Every single little card represents an entire 1 kilogram spool of filament. Challenge accepted, says Cammy. Good. And he says, yes, I literally have no more space in my bedroom to hide these spools. No more spools will be added. I like the sound that makes. Hey, NCIA, could you answer this question? There's a space right here with some missing colors and filaments. Like, what is this supposed to... Why is there missing pieces there? Is it because you're missing the color gradient, or why? Like, you're missing 3 right here. And where do you load this thing? Is this thing, like, supposed to be the color? It's supposed to be the coloring sample or something? I'm leaving space in between sets. Each group is their own material type. So you use it to differentiate them. So how does this supposed to... does your 3D printer just... What is this for? This is for your 3D printer? Like, do you just plug it into something and then the machine just takes it like it's ink and just melts it back in order to make color? Ah, this is something Lucius drew in the live stream, and it is a butterfly, an orange butterfly. And it looks like the butterfly is taking nectar from some violet flowers. It is to help pick which colors go together for a multicolor print. Oh, okay. I see. And this is 2 drawings that Lucius made just yesterday on Saturday on my Project Zomboid stream. She drew Pigeon, the evil pigeon, and it first started out looking kind of like a top hat pigeon with a bow tie that is like a little pigeon that would fly into your window from Harry Potter and start reading a book to you to help you fall asleep or something. But then, when pigeons started demanding blood sacrifices, and somebody had to risk their life on the wheel, red or black, and then I upped the ante even more by putting my weapon on the line. A very valuable weapon. It gives old detective movie vibes. Yeah, she added the knife and evil pigeon to it. And then this is Mass Lenny. She was the very first winner that guessed Red 9, and she decided to get a lucky red dress as her reward item. She was also wearing a little necklace too, so that's nice. And at the time, she had a katana on her back, so Lucy drew that in. So she's just a really lucky lady in a red that won a red dress, and it was the very first spin. It was insane luck. The God, I'm gonna play this, but I know I'm gonna have to mute the sound because copyright. So I'll play it. Monkey D. Luffy from the show One Piece. That's a nice edit. That said, the music is a little slight critique for this one. That it feels like the music is slightly I don't know. It's like when the music is too loud for the surround sound stereo, and instead of it simply just being loud music, it sounds like it's making it scratchy almost, just a little bit. This one. I still really like the visuals. It's just when the bass hits the sound, it's like it's really drowning it out. And it gets that rumbly vibration. That might be the style specifically that you were going for. But it sounds a little bit different from your usual edits. Here's some doggies. Daydreamer's doggy photos. That's Daisy. Big doggy. Always hogging Daydreamer's blankets and covering everything in dog hair. Now, who's this Borker? Now, there's Daisy right there. But who's this one, Daydreamer? We haven't seen this dog yet. This is a new dog. What the dog doing? The dog's sleeping underneath the... Got the pillow and the blanket. The dog sees humans sleeping that way. So the dog's like, ah, this is how you sleep. They learn from us. That's Rosie, my late childhood dog. Oh. And this one on the left has to be Daisy, right? That looks like Daisy, but smaller. Her full name is Rosebud, but we called her Rosie. And Daisy really gained some weight. A whole lot of weight. Oh, that was Daisy when she was younger. Okay, that makes sense. Daisy really gained, packing on the pounds. What have you been feeding Daisy? Have you been getting Daisy out to exercise? She grew up big. You also fed her real good. Oh, Cammy says after 3 years of begging, she finally has a laptop and she can play real games. Hey, congratulations, Camster Hamster. Hey, Cammy, if you're here right now, look at you see that thing in the bottom right corner? I see that you have an Acer laptop. And I really, please, listen to me when I tell you this. If you're here, Cammy, click the power symbol on the bottom right and make sure you please check your battery settings so that when you have the battery plugged in to full, that the battery does not continue to keep charging up even when it's full. Because you will destroy your computer's battery in like 2 years as a result of doing that. So please, Cammy, if you are here, please fix that. Because I see you have an Acer laptop. And I've seen Acer laptops. You know, my mother had a Dell laptop. I've got a different one. Please make sure you change that setting for your laptop. It will destroy your battery when you leave the charger plugged in while the battery is completely full. Also, get something so you're not sitting on, like, fabric. Is that like a universal Acer issue? It's an issue. It's not specifically about Acer, it's more about the battery itself. Like, I can see it right now in my own battery settings. When I click on battery, system, power, and battery, and where is it? It's not on energy saver. I think it's on power mode or energy recommendation. Where is it? It's somewhere in your battery settings. Let me see where it is for me. But you might have to just fiddle with those settings, and then I guess for me it's in my Dragon Center, MSI Dragon Center, I guess. And that's where I changed it so that even though I have my battery plugged in and my computer plugged in, and if I just leave it plugged in all night or all day whenever I'm playing, it literally stops recharging my battery at 61%, even though it's plugged in. And then it drops down to 50, and then it keeps charging, rather than leaving it plugged in and still charging at 100% all the time, all day, every day. Because, you know, it'll just basically destroy your battery. Newer computers probably don't have this problem, Cammy. So if yours is like, you know, latest new high-tech sort of thing, that's great, but my computer is not as new. They say lithium batteries' ideal range is 20 to 80%. Right, yeah, so that's something that you can just... I see you got Google or... I see you got Google Chrome there. You just use Google Chrome. How to change my battery settings so that it... doesn't overcharge. Yeah, how to avoid overcharging my battery. Now, Cammy, this is not something where your computer is literally going to implode, but yeah, when you're playing video games, especially Genshin Impact, put like a book or something underneath your laptop so that you can lift it up, or play it on a wooden surface, somewhere where it's breathable and it has air. Like, don't put it on top of a blanket or a pillow where you're just insulating all of the heat and it's absorbing the heat. You know, like, I put, like, I don't know, a thick-ass biology book underneath my laptop to lift it up off of the wood. So, you know, it's got air, it's got space, it's breathable. So when that laptop gets nice and warm and hot, it's got good ventilation so my computer doesn't just fucking die because of the battery, you know? Which, you're not going to have any problems about that for, like, you know, 2 years. But then 2 years later, suddenly your computer might, like, shut off because it's overheating or way too hot. And you're going to be wondering what happened. And it's because for the last 2 years, you've laid on your bed. Would give you my cooling pad if I could. I no longer use my laptop. That's nice. That's nice, NCIA. Thank you so much. But yeah. Please do that, Cammy. Please take very good care of your computer. If you ever need any help, ask me or somebody else in the Discord, or tag me or something. Just get my attention. We'll make sure that you can just do those small things to take care of your laptop. Acer's pretty good. Nice choice of brand. This laptop should last you easily like 5 years, even if you abuse the fuck out of it and just like overheat the damn thing because you just wrap it in blankets in the middle of summer while playing on max graphics settings. Doing stuff like that, you know. But yeah, just make sure you check your battery settings. Please do that as early as possible. Yeah, I'm super not knowledgeable on these kinds of things, so thanks for the tips. Yeah, literally something just as simple as just clicking your battery settings and looking through those will definitely help you out. This is a big thumbs up from me, big share. I know you may not have asked for that help or any of that advice, but I just saw that and I just wanted your computer to last you because you worked really hard for it and you really wanted a computer for a long time. Take real good care of it. And just, yeah, make sure you take good care of it. You're going to get dirt and stuff underneath the keys and buttons and stuff, but don't worry. You know, uh, you'll handle it. You're smart. You're a smart girl. NCIA says 2 more scrapers in inverse colors of each other. So he's got pink main body on this one with a gold outline and a pink outline with a gold body on this one. Nice. What do you use these scrapers for again, NCIA? These. What do you use them for? Those scrapers are bronze and copper. Oh, it looked like it was like gold and pink, but bronze and copper actually makes more sense. I use them to take small parts off of the print bed. Oh, what? So like it gets stuck or something. After you print something, you gotta scrape it and clean it. Have you ever used these scrapers for anything else? Like, why do you have to make so many of them? Like, wouldn't it be a good idea to, like, sharpen them instead of making another one every time they get worn down? Or do they just chip, crack, and break so easily that you'd rather just make another one every time? Yeah, that's another question is, can they even be reused? Because this isn't the first scraper we've seen you make. You made, like, several of them now. You make them pretty often, actually. It's more fun to make more in new colors. But can they be reused? Like, is it even possible? Daydreamer ate some spicy California rolls. Didn't we make these California rolls in Dave the Diver? Nutrition serving facts. Serving size, 1 entire package, 450 calories, 16 grams of total fat, 2 grams of saturated fat, 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 1,190 milligrams of sodium. Look at all that salt. Hey, this is what this is what it's like to be a dietary nutritionist. But it's probably the flavoring that is the salt. This spice stuff. What else is in there? 65 grams of total carbs and 12 grams of protein. That's the meat. And I think the rice. Well, I mean, that's literally sushi, isn't it? Lindsay has something to share. This is a couch. Now, this couch looks like the nicest couch that a dog would run across and get their hair all over it immediately. But it looks like a really nice couch. And also, there's a really sneaky pillow you got hidden over there, Lindsay, on the left side. Oh, shit. What was that? Oh, Firefly. Thank you so much for the subscription. It didn't pop up. Hold up. Let me reduce the size of this and make it pop up again. There we go. Thank you, Firefly, for the membership. I appreciate it so much. Now we can see it. Lindsay, there's a really sneaky pillow over here on the left side. And it says, loved always in the background. It's a really nice couch. I like that little remote you got there. I got a question though, Lindsay. This couch looks so fuzzy, fluffy, and comfortable to lay down on. My fiance just got it from his job yesterday. That's nice. Wow, whole entire couch just given to you from his job? That's nice. So, I got a question, Lindsay. About this couch. Troy sounds different. Is it a new microphone? Yes, yes it is, Axum Firefly. I used some of the money from the new, you know, all of the ads that you guys have been tortured with. All of the ad torture that you've gone through. I set it up and I got myself a nice new microphone and a new chair. So now my back hurts a lot less after each time I stream. Also, I didn't turn on any ads for the duration of this time because I was just, you know, letting everybody share their stuff without the annoying ads just for now. But I am turning them on. Since we're at the end of sharing. I had them off, so, I mean, you guys probably noticed, huh? It's been like 20 minutes since I've gotten an ad. Yeah, that's why. But I'd use that ad revenue to get myself a nice new headset, microphone, and it comes through nice and crystal clear. So, I remember you guys said that there was a problem with the ads being way too loud, and I think that was obviously because I was way too quiet on my microphone, as well as the game and the streams also being quiet, and I've really missed you too with Firefly. So now that I'm much louder, you can turn the volume way down, and the ads will be quiet, but I will still be much louder than the ads are. And suddenly, I think nobody has complained about the ads being extremely loud anymore. So that's my solution, so that the ads are much, much less annoying. But anyways, Lindsay, about this couch, I wanted to ask you a question. That this couch looks really comfortable and fuzzy and stuff. It looks almost the same texture and consistency as the new blanket that I got. And I can't help but wonder, do you get really hot when you're laying on this couch, you know? Like, it's so fuzzy and fluffy that you start to get, like, kind of sweaty and warm, especially if you get a blanket. Even if it should be cold. Axum Firefly says that he's sleeping early these days. That's good, that you've got enough sleep and enough rest. I appreciate that you keep showing up, Firefly. Lindsay says, I honestly have not been laying down on it. Well, you probably haven't had a lot of time to do so. I mean, you got to take care of your kids and all of that stuff. Well, let me know how it is when you lay down on it, sleep on it, and also answer the question: is that a final pillow on the left side here that we're seeing, or is that just an optic illusion of the couch being lumpy? Nah, I swear that that's a pillow. Hello, the god. How you doing? I'm pretty sure that is a pillow. Yep, that's a pillow. All right. Well, since there's no more stuff to share, let's start the Discord games. Anybody who would like to join may join of their own free volition. Oh, I totally missed out. That's okay. The portion of the stream where I did the stuff sharing didn't have any ads at all today. I only just recently turned them on. Daydreamer says that she's currently doing dailies. You can play Letter League with us? Alright. Yeah, let's get started on the Discord games. Anybody that wanted to come and play, you may play. You just have to ask. In the permission asking channel. The only channel appropriate for asking for permissions. Which is the channel called that channel, I guess. Firefly says, I'll have a busy day tomorrow, so I'll go sleep. Love you guys. Take care and enjoy the stream. You too, Firefly. You show up so rarely, but I really appreciate that you always show up and say hi and stuff. So thank you, Firefly. You've been, like, a really huge driver of my channel, even though you're, like, so rarely here. Note that anybody may join Letter League at any time. You guys can, you can join mid-game if you like. Oh! Rainbow Regard left. Oh, Rainbow Regard is back. There we go. OKKI. I did like a lot of words. I did 3 words. Key. Circulating life energy. AI. Agents, so artificial intelligence. And OK. Daydreamer says she has lots of vowels. Why did you do that, man? She says. It was a lot of points. Daydreamer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daydreamer. Amok. Art. A-R-T. Daydreamer takes dog art pictures. Lindsay says, so the cold water was gone, I had to take a shower in hot water. Dazed. D-A-Z-E-D. Daydreamer says, huh. Okay, you got something. There's a D hanging. And an A. Sort of. Lindsay says, I sense Daydreamer or Blue Regard winning. We'll see about that, Lindsay. Dame. Hag. H-A-G. Uh... Hmm. This one's a tough one. We got a lot of letters all clumped together, and it's so hard to find, like, anything without making a long word outwards. E-R-M is not a word, but it's a sound. Groove. Or grove. Nice. Hide. Roost. R-O-O-S-T. There we go. Tree. T-R-E-E. Nice one, Daydreamer. Amux. I call bullshit on that word. Amux. It's supposed to be amok. A-M-O-K. I too had an S. Plural. Plural my ass. Amux is not a you can't have a plural version of an adjective. But then, yeah, it's an adjective. Damn it. That said, I put an S right there, and it was supposedly. Feudal. Well, Letter League doesn't agree. I know. Audit. A-U-D-I-T. Used. U-S-E-D. 46 points. That's how we do it. Greg isn't valid. Poor dude, says Stitchy. Dreg. What is the definition of dreg? A small amount of residue. You never heard somebody be called a dreg before? Hello, Oraki758. Making the laughing emoji. She probably laughing at Greg. Greg the Dreg. But no, I've never heard anybody be called a dreg before. So that they're just like a slime or something? How am I doing? Having fun playing Letter League. Anybody may play or join at any point in time. Any. A-N-Y. There we go. I was trying to think of anything, and then the word came to me. Any. A-N-Y. We got it. That's not a word. That's an invalid word. That's a word ending. That's not a that's a word, but diagonally or vertically doesn't make any sense. This is even worse than what I just got. I just swapped letters. I probably should have looked at the tile bag before I swapped. Lest. U. Y-O-U. There you go. It's really hard to find somewhere to put because we've crunched everything so close together. Lindsay says, I watched My Hero Academia. You're next yesterday since I missed it in theater. Winnow. Who's winning? Currently I am, but there's a chance that Blue Regard may win. Or Red Regard, or Rainbow Regard. Winnow. To blow away or off with a current of air. It's very close between myself and... Oh, Daydreamer found bed. In the middle of all of that, she found a bed. Rainbow Regard. Must think carefully. Rainbow Regard looking for that triple point total value. Nickel. A Nicole, a type of prism. Oh, interesting. I'll do winnows. Load. Daydreamer found load. We're at a very close point value. Lower. So, Red Regard found 40 points, or 30 points there. And I have to find something that's worth, what, 23 points to tie? And I'd have to do that with N, N, K, Q, O, I, A? That's 7 points for ton. I have no R. I have no idea what I could come up with. That would be 30 points. Or 23 points to be precise. We got 7 here with 2 or ton. I don't have a U. I have no idea. I mean, if I could use Q just about anywhere. Daydreamer said, I checked and I got Tribby's light cone at 19 pity. Congratulations on that, Daydreamer. Oh no, that's connected to lowers. I think Blue Regard's got this one. I can't find anywhere. I found into and an, A-N. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else left. This is the closest I get. That's as close as we get. Blue Regard, good game. I spent some time thinking about it. I didn't see it. If you did, a good game. There's like 12 points difference. I couldn't make up those last 12. Well done, Red Regard. You guys want to play some of the drawing game? I really tried to think of something. I drew nothing. You will pass. Well, we didn't really get too many people to join us for the Discord games this time. That's okay. We don't have to have too many people join us for Discord games every time. That one player who said, hey, can I join the Discord? When they join the live streams, and like that's the first thing they ask every time, they're just literally gone. Like they never came. I didn't see them asking for permission in the channels either. I figured that they would have joined. It was the person saying drawing in person. Gullet and tear. Or tear. I don't know. Maybe we could do the golf game a little bit instead of more letters. Let's see if we can do that. Red Regard. We'll do a little bit of putt party. Alright, let's just play a little bit of casual betraying everybody. I'll let you pick the map. Rainbow Regard wants invisible islands. Oh my god. Made it. It pushed me backwards instead of forwards. Oh my god, I slid out of the hole. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, for fuck's sake. The invisible... Oh my god, I right-clicked and I used the bumper myself. That's terrible. I'm not gonna wait it out. I'm just gonna go. Oh no, I'm perpetually stuck between the winds. No, I'm moving now. Alright, made it in. Well done, Blue Regard. I definitely threw very hard on that one. Oh, damn. Yeah, 6 hits between us. You did really well on that one. I fumbled so hard with that magnetized bumper as well. This way with the tournament thing, we're not stuck playing for too damn long. Where do you want to go next, Red Regard? I'll let you vote. And take us to where you want to take us. Unless you want me to vote on one. Open Borough. Let's go. Oh my god. Huh? It didn't boost me up when I hit it over it. I just flew straight over it. I hit my ball and it just flew straight over. Or no, it just rolled straight over the ramp and didn't boost me. Oh, I just hit myself over the ramp and it didn't boost me again. Does the ramp not activate? Okay, there we go. It activated that time. It didn't activate until I passed over it for the second time. Oh my god, I swung 7 times. I made it in. There we go. The sticky wall actually helped a little bit. I didn't keep getting bounced around. Hey! Made it. I did much better that time than the last time. Except on the first hole. Oh my god. -7. That was so bad. And the thing didn't the spring didn't activate when I like rolled my ball over it like 4 times. So I just kind of like rolled over it, hit the wall, bounced back, and then it bounced me. Let's do another map. I'll pick one. Fortune Falls. Let's do that one. This one is kind of AFK, though. Oh. I got the +1. Red Regard got the +2. No, Red Regard's getting into the +2s every time. No. Daydreamer says, I didn't know that Yun Jin ascended with energy recharge. I didn't either. Oh god. Oh god. I can't even get down in the damn holes area. I think every swing thus far has been a hole-in-one for Rainbow Regard. I've taken like extra swings, but I've gotten a lot of the +0s. Oh, I'm an extra tiny ball. Hey, I was small enough to get into the +0. Oh shit! Blue Regard won that one. I thought I was in the lead for that one. Where are we at? +2. So I guess it was on number 3 when I took all of those extra swings. 6 extra swings to be precise. How did you get 6? I don't know how I got 6 swings. I thought I was in the lead on that one. I was sure that one I was gonna win. Spinnington? We'll just spin. Spin to win. Red Regard. Oh my god. Ah, just barely missed it. I hate this sideways camera view. There we go. Now I can see. Oh, fuck. I moved my mouse off the Discord window at just the wrong time when I clicked. No. Oh, the extra large ball. I wonder if I can actually roll over this because I'm so big. No, I rolled right off the map. I got stuck and then fell off. Daydreamer says, I just realized that newer players who missed the summer event won't know anything about Durin and they can't go back. Yes! That is absolutely correct, Daydreamer. And that is why you know, when people say, don't ever skip cutscenes, Genshin is such a story-driven game. If it was, then... Oh my god, that just, like, threw me off. But I didn't let go of the, the swing button. The RNG was strong with me on this one. I saw you using everything against Fluorocard in my power to attempt to stop him. He's grown too powerful. He must be stopped. He made it in. Hey, I finally won one. I played so dirty at the last hole there. Dude, he had to swing 9 times, and I got lucky and got a hole in one. That was just pure luck right there. That wasn't even... He won on every other hole, damn near, basically. Daydreamer said, I heard that events at the beginning of the game were very lore heavy. Yes, they were, Daydreamer. They were indispensable and indescribably, indisputably important events that were a very core piece of the storyline. And now, my argument on it has changed. Those events and stories mean nothing, otherwise they would still be in the game. You'd be able to launch the game and play it through for its full content and understand the full context of the entire story. Everything that you need to know stays in the game, and things that you don't aren't in the game. So the fact of that event a long time ago, why did I mistake red for a girl? I don't know, Lindsay, why did you do that? Where would you like to go next, Rev Regard? The paralogism question mentioned something related to a past event. Yes. And those are events that you will never experience, never know, and never, ever actually get to experience as a new player. And you won't know of the existence of them either. Ever. Unless Paimon offhandedly says, oh, I remember you. You're that person that we hired from the event. But even then, at least Honkai Star Rail lets you do past events. That's actually good of Honkai Star Rail. No, red. It's red. No. There we go. Make a bug report. They might help you, says Lindsay. I still can't get the damn Archon quest from Mondstadt unlocked. There might be a side quest or something that you need to do first, Lindsay. Maybe, possibly. I got lucky with teleport power-ups and they just let me get holes in one. No. Oh. Nice. We made it in. Oh. Oh. Ah, good games, Beauregard. How close were we on that one? Damn! -2 and -8. We went, like, way above board on the number of swings required. And for me, it was mostly because, well, I got a bunch of teleports that just let me teleport directly into the damn hole. Red Regard wants to play again. We'll play again. Orange Regard. Thin Trails. Oops. Shit. Nah, I rimmed it. A dragon was in my way. Duh. Shit. I will go that way. Ah, fine. Fuck it. No. Oh. Oh no! I thought I clicked it, but I didn't. Red Regard is like, you've been naughty. Lindsay says, oh, I did Albeda's story quest. It looks like I still got stuff to do. Yeah, you probably got some side quests to still do. Rainbow Regard is busy floating around. Rewinding. What? He rewinded to the hole. Oh! I flew upwards. Is Orange stuck because of the thing moving him repeatedly? He can't swing to get away. Ah, it was that spinny thing stopping him from swinging so he couldn't move. Extra large! Oh. Oh. Hey, there we go. Made it in. Red almost made it in the hole, and he just barely swerved, just like a couple centimeters out of the way to get into the hole. I think Red... No. I thought Red Regard was in the lead for this one. Well, good game. Let's play one more. Red Regard. Last one. And then, I guess I'll figure out something else to do. Since we don't have a lot of people here for the, oh! Did I just accidentally click an activity? No, I didn't. Okay. Where you want to go? We want to go for Teleportation Town, Jumping Town. Teleportation Town is kind of wild. Wild and wacky. Red? I think Red might be... Okay, Red's back. Oh my god. Oh, please. Oh, crap. Okay. I think we got one more hole left. We got one more hole left. Dragon, move. Oh! Well done, Red Regard. What happened on the second hole? Oh, right. I remember now. That was the one where we, where was it? I don't know. I don't know where it went. Alright, Red Regard. Let's cancel this portfolio. And I think my ball was glitched because it was sticky all around after the second one. I noticed that you were sticky. And I did use sticky on you only once. But that's like a one-time effect. And when it's sticky repeatedly, it's sticky for everybody. I think it might have been that one where you were stuck on a cross or something, or maybe that was a different map. Alright, well, thank you for playing Red Regard, Green Regard. I guess maybe I'll do a little bit of menial tasks in Genshin and then maybe end it? Possibly? I think I'll burn another like 45 minutes. That's cute emoji. Yes, it's like a penguin or something. It's after 1 in the afternoon. Can I ask for a review? Yeah, sure. We could do that. That's a good way to burn another hour or 45 minutes or whatever. It's a way to fill the time, so we could do that. I think next week I may start to try and do more long-term viewing content, so I may start making videos of things instead of live streams for a little while, so that I have more time to take care of things in the coming week. And you guys will have time to build your characters, because you could ask for endless reviews, but if you don't have time to follow up on any of that, you know, the advice of the review and the review is still going to be the same.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
This was her Varissa. Yeah, she needs something instead.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Uh, 650-209-109. Seven 39491377. Okay, so you want to look at Yunjin. Let's look at her. Let's refresh this. The Yunjin that you've got is looking pretty close to the same as she was not too long ago. You're getting her ascended with energy recharge. That's really good. Footprint of the rainbow. Your energy is looking better now. Do I have too much energy recharge? The best answer I can give you is I don't know. Because, like, you'll genuinely, to answer that question, Daydreamer, you'll have to level her up and try, because the energy income is always so different. Because, like, I'll give you a perfect example. You get way more energy killing waves of small monsters than you do smacking a giant boss, right? So if you smacked a bunch of hilly churls and killed elite monsters, and it's like, oh yeah, this is enough. You get bonus energy from getting kills, and then there's also like the myriad of different teams that she'd be used up in. But since Yunjin apparently levels with energy recharge, and you got an energy sand, I mean, you're probably gonna be over 200%, which is good. That sounds like a good deal. And your circlet and sand probably potentially have much more energy recharge available in the future. So that's good. Having too much energy recharge is a good thing, Daydreamer, because there's times where Yunjin gets far less energy than she would in whatever situation you tested it in. And there's situations where she gets far more energy. So my best answer for you is that too much is always okay, but not enough energy, you can never make up for that. Like, if you leveled up all of her artifacts, all her circlet and everything, and leveled her up, then, and she still didn't have enough, then, like, you're fucked. You have to, like, redo a lot of shit. It's an uphill battle. But if you had way too much energy recharge, and it's like, oh, I could shave off a little bit of energy, that's fine because she's still functional. Without enough energy, the character just doesn't function. It's flatlined. It's a fan with no electricity, so to speak. It's just, she'd just be a useless hunk of geo application on field in your party. That's it. So, too much is always good. Not enough, you can never make up for it. There's nothing you can do. Well, you'd probably be forced to use a Favonius weapon or something like that, but I feel like that's overkill. Daydreamer says, I hope next theater has Geo. Alright, Zhao. For Red Regard. Okay, so we got Vermilion Hereafter 4-piece. So, these pieces look nice with their substats. The sand looks like it's like, I don't know what the fourth stat is, unless it's critical or something. I feel like the sand, there's a chance to find a better sand. There's definitely a chance. Because normally I would be like, oh, Elemental Mastery is cute, but Zhao doesn't really capitalize very much on the swirl damage, not like a Vaporize or Melt kind of character. So the sand, I think it's still worth farming for. The goblet is on set, and it's got critical and energy recharge on it, so this goblet is deceptively good. But you just rolled poorly, because you just rolled shitload of defense. But yeah, Zhao does need that energy recharge, because he's a really burst-heavy character. And yeah, he hogs field time. Look at that, 15 seconds duration, so, like, Zhao's presence in the party somewhat makes the off-fielders even more energy hungry because they have to collect even more energy from off-field. And Zhao, he's on-field for such a long time, and he only wants to use his burst. He doesn't want to do anything else. He can do other things, but he doesn't want to. And also, I see that you're using Vermilion Hereafter. It would be obtuse for me to not mention the new plunging set, you know, the Varissa plunging set. That said, your Flower and Feather already look pretty nice. And, I mean, the Flower and Feather are the easiest pieces to find good copies of. It would probably be resource efficient to just keep farming to get a better sands if you want to just improve them enough but not spend like 9 months doing it. But that other plunge attack set, I should mention it, you know, because it's worth mentioning. Varissa's probably the only one that can maintain maximum stacks for that. But, I mean, there's a roundabout way of doing it with Zhao as well. But that would be sweaty, and so would the farming for it be. And you have a goblet that is worth using a reroll feather on. If, and only if, you find an attack sand that's good. If you don't find an attack sand that's good, then it's not worth using the reroll feather yet. I love the weapon on your Zhao. He definitely needs some more level ups with his main level and his elemental burst. And I'm pretty sure that his normal attack needs levels because this burst is just a charge attack damage bonus. It's not the base modifier, so I know that you need normal attack levels. Elemental skill levels is probably whatever with him. So you could probably just, I don't know, level it to 6 and then just ignore it after that. Just use it for energy, I suppose. It does deal some direct damage, so, I mean, leveling it up to 6 is good, but just normal attack and burst. Lindsay wants Farina. Or no, Lindsay wants Hazo. 31238. There we go. We got Zhao. Yeah, the flower and feather are really nice, but it honestly depends a lot on what comes out of your attack sand. Also, your ratio of critical rate to critical damage and stuff. I forget if Zhao ascends with critical rate. I'm pretty sure I remember that he ascends with critical rate. So, I think a critical damage circlet would probably be more favorable for you, personally, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think that, after leveling him up, he'll have even more critical rate, and your critical damage is left so far behind. So, I genuinely think that you would probably benefit more from, getting a critical damage circlet. So, all in all, this Zhao is still absolutely 100% worth still spending resin and farming on. And a lot of it hinges upon whatever kind of attack sand you get and how well your attack sand rolls should probably determine the fate of your goblet and your circlet. And this circlet definitely has to change. Even though this is an amazing Marichus Hunter circlet, and it's still a good circlet for Zhao, for your Zhao specifically, I would recommend a crit damage circlet. Pretty much because of your weapon and his ascension of critical. So it would even out your ratio a little bit more favorably for your character. Also, nice that you got extra credit for getting an onset animo damage bonus goblet. So if you were considering if he's still worth spending resin on, I would say yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You have a reasonable expectation of an upgrade because you want a critical damage circlet, and if you get a crit damage circlet that's on set that's kind of trash, but it's still on set, then that means your sand can be an off piece. And then that would suddenly make this worth re-rolling, and now you've got a really good of everything, and it's all because one piece changed. So if one piece changes, that just determines the fate of the rest of your pieces. And they'll all just kind of fall in line like dominoes. Or should. There's no telling what the gods of RNG will give you. Maybe wait until the Stygian Onslaught. Lindsay wants Hazo. Alright, Hazo. I see that we got a little bit of chaos going on with the 4-piece Viridescent Variner and Gladiator's finale. Now, depending on which team you're using, Lindsay, you know, the artifacts that he's going to use can be very different. But the Widsith is a really good start. And because you're using the Widsith, I have the idea that you're trying to use him as a main DPS. In which case, I mean, 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece Animal Damage is okay. That's good. But there's a 4-piece Desert Pavilion Chronicle artifact set that could be more favorable for him. And here's the set bonus, because I have 1 piece on Lynette, so I can show it to you. If you're using him with Faruzan, Desert Pavilion Chronicle 4-piece is pretty good. If you're using him with Faruzan, if you're trying to go for that pure animo damage, you know, smashing. If you're trying to make the animo damage be, you know, the best, and you're using him with Faruzan, then that's it. If you're using him like you do with Zhao, where animo damage is the main thing, then this is what you want to use. Desert Pavilion Chronicle. But, that said, Viridescent Variner is also really good. Because, you know, if your supports are doing a lot of damage, like if you're doing Heizo, Shungling, Jingcho, Bennett, or something like that, then, you know, if you're doing Heizo, Shungling, Jingcho, Bennett, and you got all of that off-field damage, you know, with Jingcho and Shungling, then Viridescent Variner for the debuffing of the enemy's resistances could be better. It just depends on how you want to use them. Also, Heizo could be a full Elemental Mastery Swirl DPS. Or, you can go more along the route of him being, Animo damage with attack percentage, Animo damage, and then critical. It depends on which one you're doing with him. It depends on if you're trying to use him like he's just a Swirl support. Kind of like if he was Sucrose or something like that. Or if you wanted him to do literally just smash you in the face animo damage. That said, his elemental skill damage is not buffed by 4-piece Desert Pavilion Chronicle. I should let you know that. This is normal attacks and charged attack damage. So sometimes people do 2-piece animo damage, 2-piece animo damage. That's a thing as well. Or sometimes people will do 4 pieces of Golden Troop, or 2 pieces of Golden Troop, so that you get that elemental skill damage really getting beefed up like crazy. But a lot of people go for 4-piece Viridescent Variner because Viridescent Variner is just good. Check the usage rates and think about exactly what you want to do with the character and what you want out of him. Because, as I said, 4-piece Desert Pavilion Chronicle may not be better for you, just depending on the way that you want to use them. There are best in slot sets that are among my suggestions, and some are better than others, but I don't know exactly what you're doing with them, but that's one of my suggestions. And looking at your Heizo, it looks like you're trying to go for smash you in the face animo damage, not a swirl support character. So, it looks like you're trying to do, like, main DPS damage. Also, this is inaccurate. Alright, there we go. This is what your artifacts look a little bit more like. Shit. Oh, his elemental burst cost is only 40. That's interesting. But anyways, no matter what, even if you're using him with Faruzan, he needs somebody to consistently swirl something with. So that's why Viridescent Variner is such a thing for him. So if you're using him with Faruzan and you're just trying to go for smash you in the face animo damage bonus, then like 2-piece animo damage and then 2-piece of animo damage again, or 2 pieces of Golden Troop could maximize that elemental skill damage for your Hazo when you're using him with Farazan. Let me check. What some of the most used sets are, just so I can point you in the right direction. Yeah, the Widsith is one of them. 4 pieces of Viridescent Variner, that's good. And then Hyper Carry, yeah, it would be Farazan with Bennett and possibly Zhongli or something like that. But yeah, when I was saying the 2-piece, the Desert Pavilion Chronicle, I was only suggesting like 2 pieces. But yeah, Viridescent Variner is like, I think I got some pieces of Golden Troop. Yeah. That said, for the most part, oftentimes people just like use 4 pieces of Iridescent Variner for like swirl support. Also, yeah. See, like, here's another suggestion is, Hazo, Farina, Bennett, Shungling. So, Hazo is, once again, using 4-piece Viridescent Variner. He's using the same build that you're using. Attack, Animo damage, and then crit. He's not doing, like, full Elemental Mastery swirling or anything like that. Because the full Elemental Mastery swirling is, like, for area of effect damage. But we got other characters that can do that better. That you probably already have, like Sucrose, Mizuki, you know, they do the swirl shit. But for the most part, Lindsay, honestly, just build 4 pieces of Iridescent Variner. It's hard to make the case for him in a lot of teams. Like, even when he's swirling, just the weakness reduction is just so good for him. I think doing like Golden Troop and stuff, it's kind of meme worthy, and it's not the thing that's the most optimal. I'm just giving you different options, Lindsay, so you know, when it comes to Hazo and the way that you want to use them, just, you know, don't come back to say that, hey, this isn't optimal, Troy. Of course it's not. But it's one way that you use them, and if that's the way you want to do it, you can. But for the most part, like, the vast majority of pretty much everything is just 4-piece Viridescent Variner. Hazo, Farina, Shungling, Sucrose. No, it would be Hazo, Farazan. Or no, it would be Hazo, Farina, Shungling, Bennett. Sucrose doesn't need to do anything on a team with Hazo, because they both do the same exact thing, pretty much. Except Sucrose is an off-field swirling support, and Hazo is more of an on-field swirling support. They both do the same thing, so if you want to be more optimal, just go for the 4-piece Viridescent Variner. What did Daydreamer want? She wanted... What's his name? What was it? Farina? Typed it in again. Yeah, it was Farina. There we go. Farina. Tranquil Waters. Okay. I like that the Farina is leveled up. Very good. Weapons leveled up. And since she's got the signature weapon, you want energy recharge sand. That's very good. She's got like 200% energy recharge. Burst cost is 60. That's nice. Being around 200-ish percent tends to feel good for characters that have a burst cost of 60 and they're pretty much permanently off field. 4 pieces of golden troop. HP goblet. Critical rate circlet. Yeah, this Farina is perfect. A+. There's nothing you need to improve. Not really. Other than just saying, roll better substats. Ha ha, lol. That's it. Her weapon gives up to 32% HP increase. Yes, your HP is great. I like this sand. I like everything you got. You have a ridiculous number of attack rolls, by the way. Like, if this was all turned on for Fischl, and the HP was turned off, like, this would be the substats for Fischl, if it wasn't for the goblet. But then again, Fischl doesn't want an energy recharge sand, and Fischl doesn't want an HP goblet, but that's okay. Crazy, would still prefer Nefer's weapon, though. This is good, though. This is a really strong Farina. This is a very strong Farina. She's perfect. She's got everything. You even have good substats to balance this out. Your attack is through the damn roof, and it makes your pie chart look more like a spear than anything else, but, you know. Yeah, your pie chart definitely looks like a spear. You have a ridiculous number of attack rolls. You got to attack on every single piece. 10%. 10% here. 8.7, 9.3, 11.1. You got damn near 10% attack on every piece. Except the flower. Attack rolls haunt. Yeah, she doesn't have, like, not even minor scaling of attack on anything other than her normal attacks. Anyways, A+ on the Farina. I got nothing that you can really improve on. By the way, Lindsay was asking if her Hazo was decent. I'd say, let me take a look. I remember you had, like, nice main stats and everything, which was good. And the set bonus is not bad. Yeah, attack, animal damage, critical, and you got attack and then animal damage as your set bonus. I mean, this is decent. I would honestly say this is once you level them up to at least 70, then I'd say, yeah, this Hazo's getting close to what you'd ask for in Imaginarium Theater. That said, he does need some more elemental skill, normal attack and burst levels, because he does spam his normal attack to swirl a lot, so unfortunately you'll have to level that up. Because he has to swirl to get that big elemental skill button press. My Hazo has some desert pieces from the farming the paradise set. I still haven't leveled them yet, though. Yeah. You could do 2-piece sets, but as I said, Lindsay, if you want to be more leaning towards being optimal with Hazo and having him be prepared for like future characters and future teams and stuff that you build and stuff. He's probably gonna need 4-piece Viridescent Mariner. And you have a critical circlet, which is nice. And you've got a flower already. You still need 3 more pieces though, so it's gonna be pretty hard. So honestly, with your Hazo being put together with decent stats, but it's probably going to be a difficult farm because you have barely any pieces, and it's possible, reasonably possible, to improve this circlet. I'd give him like a C+, or between a C+ and B-, probably. He's still got a lot of levels on the table, but like he's good enough to the point where I would say like he's combat ready. He's combat worthy. He just needs to be able to be leveled up a little bit more. He's almost there. He just needs a little bit more. But when it comes to the artifacts, you're gonna be having a battle to fight to do this Viridescent Mariner 4-piece, because you got a lot of pieces to get. It's not gonna be easy. Alright, did I miss anybody? Red Regard only asked for Zhao. And I think that was about it. Could you check my Zhao again? Sure. Alright. I've updated it. Vermilion Hereafter. Well, you've leveled up your Zhao a little bit. That's good. But you've broken your set bonus. You've gotten yourself better sub-stats, Red Regard, but his attack sand's still not up there, so your pie chart looks kind of like a spiked shield. It looks like a shield with a spike, or somebody with a really long nose. It looks like a Pinocchio mask. That said, I mean, like, these statistics are really valuable. They look great, but still no sand to attack with. And honestly, at this point, if you're gonna do this, you might as well just use an off-piece sand as well. Just so he can have the sub-stats he needs. And ain't nothing wrong with a salad build. You miss out on the set bonus, yes, but the character does get the stats they need. And when we're dealing with randomness, the best we can do is equip the best we got, right? So, this is a really good goblet, really good circlet. Like, these sub-stats are amazing. And the main stats. It really is. And it honestly doesn't matter what 2-piece... Matter of fact, if you can get 2-piece Shimenawas, you'd have 2-piece attack, 2-piece attack. You know, that would be... okay. That would be better than what you got now. So, I mean, if you got a Shimenawa's attack sand, that could temporarily make your Zhao stronger. Just a little bit. Just that hair. But aiming for your 4-piece of Vermilion Hereafter or going for the new plunge set would probably work out better for you. Either one of those. In the end. But if you need something right now, and, you know, because you can only invest so much resin in a character in a given week period of a week passing, is what we gotta do. I'll ask for a Rajal review again another day. Okay. This is definitely better. It's decisively better. But still no attack sand. I said that already, but that's alright. The process of growth is not a straight line, especially in a game that offers you nothing but randomized artifacts. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Now I can hear better. Theater resets soon, right? Wonder when they'll release what the elements are? Who knows? But I got a feeling that there might be pyro in the next theater. Let me see if I can look it up. Let's see. Genshin Impact Wiki Theater Season 1201. Imaginarium Theater Season 18 version Luna 2. Starting date December 1st. Ending date December 31st. And it looks like we have Pyro, Cryo, and Animo. And the special guest stars will be Mualani, Albedo, Mona, Fischl, and the opening characters are Klee, Bennett, Citlali, Diona, Chaska, Sucrose. I'll post these in the Discord. Alright, I just posted it in the Discord for you guys. Well, I also posted the elements and the monsters as well. We got the Primo Geo Vishap, Aeon Blightdrake, Solitary Suwani, and Gluttonous Yumkasor Mountain King. Are you planning to stream Wednesday? If not, I'll do my Pinon polls by myself. I'll probably do something Wednesday. I probably will. Pinon. That's what I said. Pinon.
Come on, we can do it.
Phanon. Phanon. Now you're doing it on purpose.
Over here.
Farewell. Go. You're free now. Be sanctified. Settle down.
Step on up. Let's dance.
Nice. We leveled up Razor to 878. And previously he was 666. And we got Bennett's elemental skill up to 8 instead of only at 6. So that's great. More characters looking healthy every other day. Getting all of our talents to level 8 would be very nice. Getting them all to 9? That's a tall order. I think I'll level characters up to 90 before I level up the talent level 9. All characters to 90. You don't have enough characters for lunar mode? I don't think I have enough of characters for lunar mode. I think I was close for this one, but no cigar, man. So what? Pyro. Cryo. Animo? So what? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. I got 21 characters available. 22 makes the Traveler. So wait. So if I'm missing which characters? So 22 makes the Traveler, so 23 for Klee, 24 Seat Lolly, 25 Chaska. So I've got 25 characters. I might be able to do the I still might be able to do the second highest difficulty. Daydreamer says that she's off and she needs to level some characters. Rainbow Regard makes an excellent suggestion. Why not level 89 for everybody? You know what? That's a great idea. That saves a lot of money. I think I'll go for level 89 on everybody. That's a great idea. That is an absolutely brilliant idea. I'm going to do that. Rainbow Regard, thank you for that idea. I'll name it the Rainbow level right after you. Yeah, that saves a lot of money, going up to 89 on everybody instead of 90. It's a great idea. I can get 26 characters if I recruit a character from someone else. Oh, wait. 27, 28. Because I have Mona and Fischl as a special guest stars. So I got 27 characters. Damn, so that means I'm one short again. Yeah. Mualani, Albedo, Mona, Fischl. And I got Mona and Fischl. So I got 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Yeah, I'm at exactly 27. Again! Durin will be 28. Yeah. Also, I'll be, we get Yahoda as one of the 4 stars. She's a 4-star Animo Bow character. She's probably gonna be another Elemental Mastery 4-piece Viridescent Viridar character. Again! Can we get a different set for Animo, please? It's been 5 years. Yeah, Durin will be Pyro, and Yahoda will be Animo. I really would like Layla. You know, it'd be really... Hey, Mihoyo, you guys over there deciding the banner characters? Yeah, it would be real good if you put Layla on that banner. I really like this sleepy, snow globe carrying, stressed out college student, alright? To join my roster. Possibly Hazo as well. The detective who's always suspicious of everyone. And she's also got a split personality as well.
How did I do that?
Well, okay. So we're going to be able to do lunar mode when Durin comes out. And hopefully it's not too late in the cycle where I won't be able to level up the characters, because that'll be ass. I didn't say that Layla would be on the banner. Now, don't take it as that, Lindsay, or that Hazo is going to be on the banner. I'm just saying it would be really nice if they were. Mihoyo, if you're listening. Put Layla on the fucking banner. Now! Do it! Ascension limit. Source wish. The Void Ward. Ah, just looking at the help menu. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I guess that's about it. Because at this point, there's not too much else to do. So at this point, I'd just be sitting around just doing nothing. We got another 7 days for this to refresh. Hey, you know, for the people who are preying on the Zhongli and Arlecchino banner, since this is only 7 days before the shop refreshes, but it's 8 days on the cooldown, I guess, you know, people will get that extra couple of wishes just in time when they need it most. So that's really good. But yeah, I got nothing else. So, no resin, nothing else left for us to do. So, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Good night. Sleep tight. And make sure the Healy churls bite. We unlocked more emotes.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my...